Hello guys, welcome back. This is Modern Man here today, and today we are playing some Mardu Aristocrats in Modern. And the reason I choose Mardu over Black-White Aristocrats is because, not really because of the main deck. Sure, you get your Lightning Bolts, which is a good card, and Mog War Marshal is also a pretty good card. But because of the sideboard. The sideboard gives you access to a ton of good red cards. You get Slaughter Games, one of the best cards against combo decks. Kolaghan's Commands, really good value card, as you guys would know. Wear and Tear, good artifact hate, good enchantment hate. And you get Crumble to Dust, which is good against Tron and good against Valakut. Consideration, if you have Fulminator mages, 4 of them, you could maybe take out the Crumble to Dust and just play 4 Fulminators. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. I do not believe this hand's any good. If we draw the black, this hand's phenomenal. But with not knowing what's on top, we're probably going to mulligan. Yeah, this hand's better. Yeah, we'll try it. Do I want another sack outlet? Not particularly. Let's put that on bottom. Play Bloodstained Mire, crack it. Let's grab, do I want black-white or red-white? Let's grab black-white and Godless Shrine. Untapped. Let's play Doom Traveler. Pass turn. Hollowed Fountain tapped for the opponent. Sure. Drew a path. Okay, so let's play Black Cleave Cliffs. Go to combat. I don't really want to play the Cutthroat unless I have like a good amount of creatures on the board. In this way, it allows me to keep up path that play something that gets in the way. Play the Viscera Seer, pass turn. Opponent plays a Plains. Was it a Wall of Omens? Sure. So they could be on Emeria. It could be on a lot of different things. Maybe the Jeskai Flash, Blue-White Flash. Let's go ahead and path the wall to get some extra damage in. They get a Plains. I'm assuming they're on Emeria. Blue-White Emeria. I get an island. So Blue-White Control maybe? Concealed Courtyard. Play Zulaport Cutthroat. Attack for 2. Pass turn. Plains for the opponent. Is it a Wall of Omens? Sure. I was hoping it would not be a Supreme Verdict already. Bloodthrone Vampire. Okay, so let's go ahead and cast this before combat. See what they have. They let it resolve. Okay, sure. I mean, we're slowly getting there. Attack for 3. Opponent probably blocks 1. Takes 2. Yep. Goes to 15. We're going to keep the Blood Crypt in our hand. There's no reason to show them what we have. I don't believe there's any 4-drops in this deck, so we just want to keep a little information hidden. What do you have? Colorless? Nope, nope, never mind. White, colorless, blue. Is it Detention Sphere? Flicker Wisp. Well, you're going to flicker your Wall of Omens? Sure. Opponent draws another card. Draw another land, of course. Let's go ahead and play the Inspiring Vantage. What do we attack with here? I don't think we want to attack with Viscera Seer. I don't really want to attack with anything, because if we attack with the Bloodthrone Vampire, or they block with Flicker Wisp, I guess that's not bad since we already have a sack outlet. So let's attack with Doom Traveler and Bloodthrone Vampire. Right there I was thinking if I sack a creature, I could get it to survive, but I was wrong. Yeah, rather your Flicker Wisp just dies here. Opponent loses a life, I gain a life. Go ahead and pass turn. I could have sacked at Scry, but I rather trade with the Flicker Wisp. Is my opponent on Blue-White Emeria? Is that what they're playing? Seems a bit odd that they grabbed an island with the path. Aether Vial. Sure. It's interesting. Oh, are they playing blue-white Eldrazi taxes? Is that what they're doing? Huh. Opponent gets to draw another card. Opponent's out-card advantaging us, which is not great. Tidehollow Scholar. Okay. So I can get behind that. Do I want to do anything with its trigger on the stack? And just rip their card out of their hand? I actually think I do. I don't think it adds anything to the board. Sack the Scholar with its ability on the stack. That way so my opponent won't get the card back, whatever card I take. If you guys don't know that trick, that's a old trick that they used to make that cards like that. They don't really anymore, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and sack our Cutthroat to scry 1 since I pathed it. Scry 1, Lingering Souls. Yeah, we'll put Lingering Souls on top. I'm okay with that. Path fizzles. They get the card from under Tidehollow Scholar. We get to scry another one. Keep Lingering Souls on top. Scholar is going to take... Yeah, they're playing blue-white Emeria. Return target creature card. 2 or less to graveyard to battlefield to gain 4 life. I think I'm just going to take their negate. They can't counter our Lingering Souls next turn. Pass turn. They have Ojutai's Command, Flooded Strand, Aether Vial, Emeria. Okay, so they're playing blue-white Emeria. We know that now. They drew a Reflector Mage. Good for the opponent. Bounces the Viscera Seer. That's fine. Next turn, we're just going to go all in on a Lingering Souls anyways. Well, they're going to Ojutai's Command it on its way back down, I'm assuming. So now we have to clear here to play Lingering Souls and flash it back. I believe. Return target, counter target creature spell. Yeah, okay. So they can probably gain 3 life here. And draw the card's probably their best option with Ojutai's Command. Because I think now that I know now that I know they have it in their hand, it's not nearly as good. Like they're going to counter my Viscera Seer, and that's not that big of a deal. Cracks their Flooded Strand, goes to 11. I will race you, opponent. I am way faster at racing than you are. Aether Vial goes up to 2, I'm assuming. It's interesting. I've never seen Aether Vial in blue-white Emeria before. They're at 5, and they need 7, I believe. Yep, 7 or more planes. Reflector Mage attacks. I'll take 2 here. Another land, huh? That's very unfortunate. Well, let's get in there with our spirits. Opponent trades the spirit for a Flicker Wisp. Sure. Goes to 8. Let's go ahead and play the Viscera Seer. Well, I don't really want to be Ojutai's commanded. So I think I'm just going to pass. Here's the Ojutai's Command. Draw 4, gain 4. Or draw a card, gain 4. God, that would be sick. Aether Vial. So they have 2 cards we don't know about in there. Or 3 cards, because they played their Ojutai's Command. Oh, is it a Sun Titan? That's not good. Yeah, we might lose this game now. Unfortunately. They're going to blink their Sun Titan with Flicker Wisp. Sun Titan comes back, get their Flicker Wisp their Sun Titan, get back their Flooded Strand. That's a +3 advantage. If that's what they do with it, or I guess they can Reflector Mage a Spirit. Yeah, that wouldn't make nearly as much sense. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I think we're just dead. I gotta find an answer to the Sun Titan. Opponent attacks with Reflector Mage. We'll go ahead and block this time. With the Doom Traveler. Get us a dude. Ah, they don't match. That's annoying. Ah. So how does my Lingering Souls from? How does my Lingering Souls give me that token? You know what? I'm not even going to ask. Okay. Flicker Wisp gets their Sun Titan, puts their Sun Titan back into play. Sun Titan gets their Flicker Wisp, I'm assuming. Or their Flooded Strand. They could Ghost Quarter their own island and get their 7th Plains, if they're that in desperate need of it. Blinking a Spirit. Okay, interesting. So we need to draw a removal spell here, and that is not one. So we're going to go to game 2. Can't beat that. That's too good of a card engine right there. I like Path. They are playing a very non-basic land-heavy Emeria, so I like Fulminator Mage. Do I even like Crumble to Dust? Maybe. Wear Terror is not necessarily Kolagon's Command. Huh. Yeah, I could get behind Kolagon's Command and hit their Aether Vials. Another Lingering Souls seems pretty good, and so does another Scholar. Cards I don't like. I don't really know. I think our whole deck's good. Like maybe Mog War Marshal's not the best. I like Path. Maybe we cut down on a Rally the Ancestors and a Bolt, because Bolt's not great against the deck that can just get them back from their graveyard. Actually, I believe they're going to have Supreme Verdict in the sideboard, so we're going to take out a second Bolt and bring back in the Rally, just because I want a little Wrath protection. I would like to play first. Yeah, we'll try it. This hand's not spectacular, but it's not bad. Play Blood Crypt tapped. Pass turn. Really was hoping to get a little bit more disruption, but we have a... Did my opponent just F6 their turn? I really hope not. Nope, Plains, okay. Turn 1, Relic of Progenitus. So, now that we know that, we might actually take the Rallies back out. I didn't think about them having relics. What do you have in your hand? Wall of Omen, Sun Titan, Phantasmal Image, Fiend Hunter, Reflector Mage. Let's take your Wall of Omens and hope you don't draw a land. Opponent relics away nothing. Makes sense. There's their planes that we knew about. Zulaport Cutthroat. Okay, sure. So this might be a game where we just amass our Blood Artist effects. Opponent takes 2, goes to 18. Let's go ahead and play the Cutthroat. Pass turn. Opponent going to cycle the Relic. They are to try to find a land. Okay. They find it. They found a Ghost Quarter. So they could Fiend Hunter away the Cutthroat. Then I can bolt it and get it back. Oh, Sure. I guess. I figured you'd take the Cutthroat, but that's fine. Land, one time. Or could you play another one? I like the bolting option better at the end of their draw step. Because all they have is white mana. Well, no, if I bolt now, I can get in for an extra point. I guess it comes down to, is the information more valuable, is the 2 damage more valuable? I think it's the 2 damages. I think, being that we're missing land drops, we're going to need to get as much damage in now as possible. Bolt the Fiend Hunter, get our Scholar back. Okay, so what do they got? They got Sun Titan, Restoration Angel, D-Sphere, Phantasmal Image. I think I just want to take their wall again. And hope they don't draw blue mana. So if they draw blue mana, it's very unlikely that we win the game. Attack for 1. Opponent falls to 17. Pass turn. Did you find your blue opponent? Another Fiend Hunter. Flicker Wisp. What are you flickering? My Scholar? Oh, your Plains, sure. That's fine. I don't want to commit too many of the cards with the same name. Well, I guess I could play the second Scholar and take a Detention Sphere. Huh. Or I could play another Blood Artist. I think I just want to play another Scholar, just to grind out the board a little bit more. Take their Detention Sphere. Pass turn. Don't really want to trade my Cutthroat for our Flicker Wisp. Not what I'm interested in. At least we're both getting Mana Screw. Generally, my opponent draws out of it before I do, though. It's generally how my luck goes. I also don't think they can afford to attack, because once we start trading damage, it becomes very dangerous for them. Another Cutthroat. Let's go ahead and just play the Blood Artist and pass, I think, to the play. Next turn, we probably play a Bloodthrone Vampire. They're going to Ghost Quarter a Plains, maybe? See? They always draw out of it before I do. Every time. Okay, so now they're keeping up Restoration Angel. To get back their Detention Sphere, I'm assuming. Land? Okay, so we drew our land. Now, what do we do? If I had a sack outlet, playing another Aristocrat or Artist Effect would be the best play. So it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. But unfortunately I do not. So it's probably crack the Bloodstained Mire. Grab a Godless Shrine untapped. Is it a Bloodthrone Vampire and a Doom Traveler? Pass the turn. Grabs a Prairie Stream, sure. Restoration Angel, Blink, Flicker Wisp. Which one do they get? They get their Detention Sphere back? Doesn't really do anything. But then their next end step, I can Scholar them again. That's what I think they're realizing here. Like they can take Bloodthrone Vampire, maybe? I think that might be the blink. Depends on what they have in their hand. Take the Scholar, that's fine. You can get your Detention Sphere back if you want it that bad. I don't. Got their Detention Sphere back. I'm going to be able to Scholar them during their end step. Okay. Okay. What do you have, opponent? What are you going to play? Detention Sphere on one of my Aristocrat abilities? Then I just play another one. No matter, it doesn't matter which one you take, in my opinion. I guess Reflector Mage is annoying. I could potentially kill them next turn. Is that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18? 21? That's definitely a thing. Reflector Mage, okay. Don't bounce the Bloodthrone Vampire. That is the one card I don't want you to bounce. See, I don't understand blinking the Tidehollow Sculler and then not... Oh, you're going to hit that one. Do I just shoot you for 2? Okay, let's do some math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Or I can just... Okay, so this is 2 damage. 2, 3... So is that 8, 11, 14... Yeah, I think we're just going to sack it and kill you. I gain a bunch of life. Okay, so they got rid of the Sculler if that was their plan. Okay, we get our other Sculler back. Show me what you got, opponent. You got a path? Got Wall, Sun Titan, Spell Queller, Detention Sphere, Negate, Phantasmal Image. I think Detention Sphere is still my worst card if they make it out of this turn alive. Which I don't think they do, but they might. You never know. Oh, they're definitely not making it out of the turn now. Cutthroat. Blood Artist. Sack Doom Traveler. Hit him for 4. And my opponent scoops it up. They see what's coming. So we're going to go game 3. Okay, so they brought in relics. Maybe I want to cut Rally. Some number of Lingering Souls could be an option as well. And I guess that since they have the Spell Quellers, just cut both Rallies. I think Lingering Souls is good enough by itself. And let's try it. Ooh, got to bring another card in. Let's bring in a Rally. Let's play 1 Rally. Maybe Mog War Marshal's a consideration over Lingering Souls. But I think at that point we get too heavy on 2s. But let's go ahead and try it like this and let me know down below what you guys think. Okay. Yeah, I'm down with this hand. This hand's good. Except for we can't get double white and black. This is the one problem with playing off-colored fetch lands, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not like a deal breaker or anything. Well, apparently we just have mono drain you effects. Play the Doom Traveler pass turn. Opponent plays a Plains. What is it, a negate? Well, let's go to combat. Surprise! They don't have a turn 2, so that leads me to believe they have a counterspell of some sorts. Crack Foothills, let's grab a Blood Crypt. Untapped. I want to play the Cutthroat. So it's between Cutthroat and Bloodthrone Vampire, and it depends on which one's the least valuable card in the deck. And I think it's actually Cutthroat, because Bloodthrone Vampires are only sack outlet right now. Pass turn. Okay, so the opponent just didn't have anything. That's interesting. You got a detention sphere on my cutthroat? A wall of omens. Sure, that's fine. Land? That is not a land. Let's go to combat. Attack for 2. Gonna path our cutthroat. That's fine. That means I can do other things now. Let's grab a plane so we can cast our rally if we get the chance. Scholar the opponent. Spell Queller, Restoration Angel, D-Sphere, Flicker Wisp. Spell Queller we can clean up with a path. So it's probably D-Sphere. Pass turn. That's questionable. I don't know. I think my play is the most correct because, like I said, if they spell Queller something, if it's important enough, we can just path it. Not really worried about Flicker Wisp. They can Flicker Wisp or Tidehaul or Scholar, but they don't really have a Aether Vial, so I'm not as worried about it. The card we do have to worry about, though, is Restoration Angel. We did draw a second land, so that's pretty good. Let's go black, white. Let's lead on Blood Artist this time. There's a Spell Queller. Opponent's got to play blue for that. Let it resolve, then path it. Path your Spell Queller before you have Restoration Angel mana up. Get our Blood Artist back. Go to combat. Attack for 3. Opponent blocks Scholar. Takes 1. Goes to 18. Maybe Rally's just bad because they have Detention Sphere and Path. So maybe the right call was taking out all of the Rallies. Another Flooded Strand for the opponent. They have infinite mana. They're going to Flicker Wisp the Scholar, get the Detention Sphere back. Detention Sphere Blood Artist, I'm assuming. Oh, the Wall of Omens, sure. There's a Viscerous here. So let's go... Let's play the Cutthroat. Only have 1 black mana? That's not great. Still don't have a sack outlet. So I think it's probably Viscerous here this turn. Pass. So we know they have a Restoration Angel and 2 randoms. But I don't know what the other 2 randoms could be that would make me afraid of them. Crack their Flooded Strand, goes to 17. Gets a Hallowed Fountain tapped, I'm assuming? Maybe not. Tapped Hallowed Fountain, sure. I'm also confused why they play Celestial Colonnade in their deck. It's a land that takes away from your land count. Guess they could Restoration Angel, Flicker Wisp, hit the Scholar. Get the Detention Sphere back, D-Sphere Blood Artist. I guess that could be potentially the play. Or they just have another Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp your Wall of Omens, opponent. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay, I'd rather them try to out-card advantage me than actually try to play Magic with me. Because I think I can win eventually. Well, I know I can win eventually. Now the question is, will we be able to untap next turn? I think so. Let's lead on Doom Traveler. Play Zulaport Cutthroat. Leave up Path. Now all of my creatures are shocks. And if they try to kill all of my creatures, I just sack them all and then rally the ancestors them back. Opponent cracks their Flooded Strand, goes to 16. So we got Restoration Angel and the Wall of Omens, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay. Draws another card. Thing is, we don't just want to play it in open mana, though. We've seen that they have Negate in their deck and Spell Queller. And we don't know what's in their hand. Relic or Progenitus. That stops what we're trying to do. Aether Vial, sure. So they have one card left? I don't know if I'm afraid. They can't attack really either, because if they attack, I turn all my guys sideways. 4, 7, 10, 13. They could have put us at 1 if they wanted to animate their Colonnade. And it would have kept them up, with Relic mana up. Draw Lingering Souls. Well, that gives us 4 extra points of damage. So I think that's probably the play. Keep up our white mana, keep representing Path. What do you got, Spell Queller? Oh, they're going to crack Relic in response? Sure. Oh, they're dead, I think. I think they are dead. Let me do some math, do some quick mathing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, I think they're just dead. And my opponent scoops it up. I would like to remind you guys to smash that thumbs up button if you guys like what you see and want to see more. Helps me out, helps you out, helps everybody out, and allows me to create more content like this on a daily basis. Also, remember to comment down below with any deck suggestions, play suggestions, anything like that. Sideboard suggestions even. Also, remember to follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page. Both links will be in the description below. Also, you can email me if you guys just want to talk to me about anything and everything. That link will also be in the description below. Also, if you guys like this content, there is probably more content on the channel that you would like. So go ahead and just check it out. I would really appreciate it. Watch my older videos. You know, my quality has drastically improved, so there is that. Remember to subscribe to this channel so you can see more awesome content like this on a daily basis. And I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.